today would secure at least that. Glenn Hogue played.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw. What an eventful friggin' weekend. Not for the best of it, because let's be honest here, there's been so much that has happened over the last couple of days, so much that we're gonna have to talk about, that we're gonna have to discuss here as a group. But it's good to see every single one of you up in here again today. I missed you, I certainly have, but let's just jump right into this thing, because it is time for your Con Man Certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? How you doing, J Money Jeff? We got Shauna Davidson up in here. Supersaurus, welcome to the stream. We got Zach Gidry up in here. Welcome, my friend. We have Kevin Langoff. We have King of Fate. We have Future Trunks up in here. We got Samuel Vlogs. Nice to see you. Alan Turner, Steve Taylor. We got ourselves Luck7. Welcome, Mr. Lucky Luck. We got Gabriel Corona. Welcome to the stream. We have Nathan Neek Man, how you doing, my friend? We have C Wrestling. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We will talk all about all that stuff. Anthony Dwyer is up in here. We have Mr. L.H. How you doing? And we have Tony. How you doing, Tony? We got Matthew Beno as well. So many wonderful people. It's good to see all of you. Hopefully, Cloudbot will be working today, so you can cash in your con coins. It is the final day to cash in your con coins. And as we usually do, we're going to give you about 20-25 minutes here at the start of the stream to get them all cashed in. But we're not going to let that play right off the start, because we've got ourselves the WWE Champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. And this theme's a banger. Listen to it. Hit it. You guys ready for Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg? That's coming up. Woo! Looks fine as hell, man. Look at that Titantron as well. Do you guys see that? We'll see if we can flip it around there. Look at that, man. Huge friggin' guy, man. This is the best Bobby Lashley has ever been in his career. There's so much news to talk about, guys. I don't even know where we're going to begin. You know, if you have not heard the news, Bray Wyatt released from his WWE contract. Ric Flair no longer in WWE as he asked for his release. There was friggin' Tommy End appearing in PWG. There's so much that happened over this weekend. Guys, we're going to have to talk all about it. We will get to that in the very first commercial break. But welcome to the stream. My name is Conman167. If you guys have not done so, hit that like, hit that subscription, and let's get the show underway. So, are you pumped for Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg? Thumbs up. Thumbs down, fist emoji. Put it in the live chat. Let's see how people are feeling towards the WWE Champion versus Mr. Goldberg. And yes, Goldberg. We have Rondo Slice over here dropping 3. How you doing, Rondo? He says, Ric Flair released. Did you hear about that? Yes, I did. He asked for his release as opposed to Bray Wyatt, who seems like he was just released. Rotunda family, not treated well by WWE, that's for sure. We got a lot of thumbs downs. Yo, a lot of thumbs downs. Damn. All right, here is Bobby Lashley and MVP Montel Vontavious Porter.
To Monday Night Raw.
Babyface. Oh, wait, what? No, they're not going to have Bobby play baby, are they?
All right, look, I know everybody is very excited to see Goldberg.
Goldberg. They're booing Goldberg. Put Bobby as the babyface. Come on, he needs to be the good guy in this story.
See, a couple weeks ago, Goldberg showed up uninvited to challenge the almighty Bobby Lashley for his WWE Championship.
Reminder, Goldberg is 2-4 in his last matches. It doesn't sound like he's a WWE Championship material contender right now, does it?
Challenge with a response. So let's address a few things. Without question, Goldberg is an icon, a GOAT, a WWE Hall of Famer, still capable of annihilating virtually any man on any given night. But you see, therein lies the problem. He didn't challenge any man. He challenged the Almighty.
So,
You see, Goldberg is a gladiator, and he's used to stepping into this coliseum and crushing any gladiator that stands before him.
yeah, he did that 25 years ago. The man is well past his prime. Bobby Lashley set in the middle of his prime right now, the best he's ever been. And like, he ain't. Now, this could be a wash for Bobby.
Out here to try to stop a tragedy from unfolding. We really just don't.
Oh, no. Oh, now they're putting in the Goldberg chants. I don't see people actually chanting Goldberg. Is this piped in? Nah, Goldberg ain't over. Nah, that's not actually happening.
If Lashley accepts Goldberg's challenge, it won't end well for him. It could very well be the final match of his storied career. So I say to you, Mr. Goldberg, Bill, if I may,
Big Daddy Bill.
do you want to be remembered as a champion or as a casualty?
Good way to put it.
Do you want to remember Goldberg and his...
Oh no. Oh no. You guys know Conman's feelings on Mr. Oldberg. It's G-O-L-D, not O-L-D, but you know what I'm saying. He's old AF. It's Goldberg, everyone. And now the crowd comes alive. You know what? This is one thing I got to say about Goldberg. I was there at Survivor Series 2016 where Goldberg faced Brock Lesnar and Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar in 1 minute and 26 seconds. And there is something super infectious about chanting Goldberg live. I got to admit, when I was there in 2016, I was chanting Goldberg, Goldberg, Goldberg. And there he is. But guys, come on. This man is old AF. In 2021, he's not taking down the Bobby Lashley, the WWE champion. Not a chance, man. Man, dude. Where'd your sleeves go? Look at that. Look at Big Daddy Bill. Cody begs like Goldberg looks super fit, bro. I mean, he would break me like a twig. Doesn't mean I want to see him on my TV right now. Well, I'm taking a poll right here for you guys. Are you excited for Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley? Yes is sitting at 41%. No is sitting at 59%. All right. Wait, who is that? Yeah, who's that? I don't think that's his kid, right? Nah, his kid ain't that big. Cody Beggs says, I want to see Conman versus Goldberg. You know what? I think a lot of people would pay a lot of money for that. And it probably wouldn't end well for me. Once again, he'd snap me like a twig. We have Peyton Cash over here dropping 5. Thank you so much, Peyton. He says, hopefully everyone is having a great night. Goldberg is not championship material. But let's see what Goldberg has to say.
Let's get something straight. If anybody should be worried about losing something, it's you losing the WWE Championship.
Same old shtick, same old shtick. We've seen it a million times. Dude, get something new.
After listening to your intro, you're nothing but scared.
What?
And you look scared.
Nah, he doesn't look scared. He looks a little pissed off.
You're a gladiator.
The crowd is coming alive, isn't it? I must say, it's nice seeing the crowd back. Isaac Roa is actually at the arena for Raw. Dude, you better not be chanting Goldberg.
But
I blame Isaac for those chants.
high-level athlete. You question yourself. You're a gladiator. You show weakness.
Ooh, all right.
So-
Bobby crosses his arms. He ain't happy about that. He's like, I ain't weak. Come on.
You think you're up for the challenge? Because the first time you saw me walking down that ramp, you thought I was your victim.
Oh, do you hear that?
You thought I was the next
We want
gladiator.
Wyatt chants. We want Wyatt chants. Keep them up, everybody. Bray Wyatt just fired by the WWE. Remember, hashtag bring back Wyatt.
This ain't your Coliseum. This is Chicago.
Chicago, man, Goldberg trying to get back a hold of this crowd. But, I mean, everybody wants Wyatt.
A mile away. And you either crap your pants or you're scared out of your mind.
All right, get to the point, Big Daddy Bill.
You see, it doesn't matter whether I'm 35, 45, or 105.
Well, I hope
Goldberg
that doesn't
will
happen.
Always be Goldberg.
No, I hope not.
Goldberg lives by the spear, and you, champ, will die by the spear.
I must say, they're hyping this match up really well.
I am Goldberg. And because I'm Goldberg, at SummerSlam champ, you're next.
Because he's Goldberg. So at the end of the day, they just went with the exact same thing they've done all along. They continue to do this. Goldberg is 2-4 in his last 6 matches. The dude is not championship material right now. He should have to have another match. He should have to have a #1 contenders match. He should have to earn his spot. He's just being gifted it. But hang on. This is interesting, I must admit. They are saying that that kid at ringside really is the kid of Goldberg. Is Bobby about to go after the kid? Hang on. Bobby Lashley getting in the face of Goldberg's son. This is not a joke. That is Goldberg's son. Oh. All right, just talking mad trash. MVP talk. Goldberg, no! Oh, good God, everybody! Goldberg just speared Vontavious Porter right out of his suit. The dude's tie came untied almost. Good Lord, MVP just got wrecked by Big Daddy Bill, and it looks like his son has grown up. Man, that kid is not tiny anymore. Do you guys remember when Goldberg came back? His son grew. He hit his growth spurt. Damn. And Goldberg just saying to Bobby Lashley, "I'ma kill you." Are you guys pumped for this match or what? I mean, at the end of the day, you know, as much as I don't like Goldberg, this match is certainly a match that is good for Bobby Lashley's career. If everything goes the way that it should, Bobby Lashley should walk out still as champion. Are you guys ready for Drew McIntyre's story time? Might very well be story time with Drew. He's got the big old sword. Scottish warrior over here. Cool. And what else is to come here tonight? They're just going to preview it. So we're talking about Drew McIntyre and the feud that has been developing between him and Jinder Mahal. We saw last week Veer, was it? Yeah, Veer wrestled his first match on Monday Night Raw, and Veer was really, really flipping good. But tonight, we're going to see Veer in action again. I like this. Veer and Shanky in a 2-on-1 handicap match versus Drew McIntyre tonight. So we get to see Drew McIntyre and Veer collide yet again. If you guys remember, Drew McIntyre flipped him off right before he smacked him in the face with a Claymore. It was also a bit of a controversial finish because they brought a steel chair into the ring. Drew McIntyre technically was the man
who... having a great night. Goldberg is not championship material.
I forgot that I got those alerts still turned on. I kind of turned them all on at once, didn't I? My bad, everybody. But let's get around to them.
At the arena for Raw.
Damn.
All right, text-to-speech. Disable that. Boom. Cool. All right. So, everybody, the matches that we still have to come here tonight, we have Nikki A.S.H. going one-on-one against Charlotte Flair in a no-holds-barred match. So, the women's champion, Nikki A.S.H. versus Flair. That one's going to be good. You know what? Oh, good Lord. Oh, no. God, no, I didn't want to have to. Can I not get through a freaking commercial break without you guys being annoying as fuck? Come on, man. Come on. Oh, this is the most cringy part of the stream. Gotta friggin' dance, man. Come on. Don't redeem them. Put your dang coins away. Stop that shiz. FTL for life. F the lucha, man. But let's get going here. We also are going to get somebody renewing, or not renewing, entering the CMU draw. Awesome, everybody. I figured this was going to be a little hectic at the start with the con coins. Hopefully we'll be able to get through them and then get to all the news because, guys, there really is a lot of news to talk about. So much happened this weekend. Ian Cartwright, my man, you are officially entered into the CMU draw. That will take place next month. Actually, I guess technically this month, August, around the 15th. So congratulations, Ian. And then Aled Thomas redeeming This Is Awesome. So he really enjoyed the stare down between Goldberg and, Goldberg and Bobby Lashley right there. There we go, though. Let's get around to the more donations. So we got Isaac Roa running it as well, along with Peyton Cash. Thank you, buddy. So tonight, one more time, there will be Nikki A.S.H versus Charlotte Flair, and I believe the first ever women's no-hold-barred match on Monday Night Raw. So that's going to be kind of a big deal going down tonight. Yes, Sasha Banks is back. Yes, yes, yes.
Hopefully everyone is having a great night. Goldberg is not championship material.
Man, everybody be redeeming those con coins. I guess I had them paused for a little bit, didn't I? All right, here we go. And Jacob Toon dropping 2 more as well. Thank you, my friend. He says, officially been a member for a year. Dude, you've been around for a long time. Been around for a real long time. Thank you, man. All right. Is that enough? Are we able to get to the news? Oh, almost. Almost able to get to the news. Almost able to get to the news. We got somebody redeeming. It's J Money Jeff redeeming his con coins to enter into the CMU draw. Thank you, J Money Jeff. All right, we'll be resetting these con coins here in just a hot moment. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get back to the show. Haven't even been able to get to the news. Good Lord. Jinder Mahal is at ringside. Cool. Okay. So everybody, lots of news, lots of stuff to talk about. So first up here, if you have not heard, we will talk about it now. We heard the We Want Wyatt chants earlier, and the We Want Wyatt chants are because Bray Wyatt has been released by the WWE. I wish I was making that up. I wish that I was making it up, but Bray Wyatt, one of the most popular superstars in WWE, and probably one of the coolest characters with his rendition of the Firefly Funhouse and The Fiend. Just very unique stuff, always got people talking. Has been released from his WWE contract. Look at Drew McIntyre, though, who is entering to a loud ovation by the crowd. So we started it, or not started, but we continued using a hashtag that I believe was started by either C Wrestling or somebody really close to C Wrestling. I definitely saw it from his Twitter page. Hashtag rehire Bray Wyatt has been going around if you guys would like to tweet that out here tonight. You could also do hashtag bring back Wyatt. Both are definitely a hashtag that you can use in order to try to get WWE to hear us, because that really sucks, man. Seeing that Bray Wyatt goes like that, it's not what we wanted to see. Whether it was his actual wishes or not, I don't know. Legitimately don't know. But Drew McIntyre gonna have that sword with him, and he chases off Shanky and Veer. I also like the idea of the hashtag let him back. Hashtag let him back. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of these dams. You guys have had more than enough time now to redeem your con coins, so let's get rid of those. Congratulations to the winner, who was Trey Lucado. Trey Lucado had lots of con coins. My man saved up. There you go. So Trey Lucado is the winner of the Con Coins this month, and the hours watched was also led by Ian Cartwright, Cubs fan, and Trey Lucado. So there we go, everybody. Congratulations, Trey. Holy moly, that was hectic as hell. So many Con Coins being redeemed. Okay, here we go. Shanky and Veer, 2-on-1 handy. How did you redeem that? How the frig did you redeem that? I just reset all your Con Coins. You should have 0. Good. Okay. So let's get the poll set up here, asking you guys who is going to win this matchup between Drew McIntyre, Shanky, and Veer. How did you redeem that? How did you just redeem that? I just reset your damn Con Coins. You should have 0. No. Goodness me. Can I talk about this? This has been an eventful weekend. I don't want to freaking dance. I just, okay, all right. I really don't want to do. Of course. How are you redeeming? How are you redeeming? Okay, well, again, let me try to do my damn job here, please. Who will win? Drew McIntyre.
Even after delivering the offensive. Damn. See, that slows him down.
Or will it be Shanky and Veer? Oh, and this is Veer, who I was really impressed with last week. Veer just running over Drew McIntyre. A big solid shot now goes down to the cover count of 1, kick out by Drew. All right, here you go. Here is your poll. You can now get either Drew McIntyre or Shanky and Veer. So do vote Drew in the live chat or vote Veer in the live chat for whoever you think is going to win. We have Sam Pabon over here. How you doing, Sam Pabon? He says, hey, Con Man, did you know about Adam Cole? Maybe he will not re-sign the WWE contract and go to AEW. Yes, that is another little bit of news that we have to talk about. When I say there's a lot of news, I mean there's a freaking ton of news, man. But McIntyre showing us all what's up as he throws Veer straight over top of his head. The strength of Drew McIntyre is always impressive as can be. Wait a second. McIntyre going for that little neck breaker. And by little, I mean big, because he just smoked him. Kip up as well. McIntyre is getting that strong ovation from the crowd. Right hand to the face of Shanky. He's going to remember that one. Veer now lifted up, and Veer planted into the mat with a big old spine buster. McIntyre making pretty damn quick work of these 3 men. And by 3, I mean McIntyre watching as Mahal is on the outside of the ring as well. You got to watch him at all costs. Here we go, though. Drew McIntyre counting from 3. Hang on. From behind, Mahal. Mahal is a chair. Mahal with a steel chair now to the chest. And Jinder Mahal just caused a disqualification. The referee left no choice here but to call for the bell. And this is kind of, you know what, kind of deserved. If you remember, weeks and weeks ago, we saw Shanky get absolutely destroyed by Drew McIntyre, who laid down about 25 steel chair shots into his back, left welts all across his back. If anybody wants to send the photo to us on Twitter, we will pull it up for you guys. But now Shanky, Veer, and Mahal have 3 steel chairs. Drew McIntyre is in a ton of trouble. A ton of trouble. Drew McIntyre. And wait a second, Drew leaves the ring for a second. Oh, no. Remember that sword that Drew McIntyre carries around with him everywhere that he goes? Reminds you that he's Scottish. He just used the sword against a steel chair. Jinder Mahal tucking his tail and running out of the ring. Are you kidding me? This is attempted murder, man. Headbutt, and then literally points a sword right at Shanky. Shaky is getting flashbacks from the beatdown McIntyre laid on him just a few weeks ago. McIntyre pointing it right at him. Shaky's like, nah, I don't get paid enough for this, man. Shaky drops the steel chair, is like, dude, all right, I'm out. I'm out, all right, see, I'm out. This is attempted murder. Stop, Drew. Drew, this is attempted murder, dude. You can't just go swinging a sword at people. Shaky, Veer, and Mahal running with their legs tucked between their tails. That's the wrong way to express that. With their tails tucked between their legs. There we go. Grady says Drew is gonna decapitate you. See Wrestling says AEW has a pizza cutter. WWE just one-upped them. Yeah. You know what? I don't know what's more violent. A guy pretending to use a pizza cutter, because like you can tell that he wasn't actually using it on his forehead. He was totally using it on the arm of Chris Jericho, but he wasn't using it on the forehead, unless he just used it a little bit. But regardless of what Nick Gage did, Drew McIntyre tried to literally stab somebody right there. Tried to slice him and dice him. What did you guys think about that Chris Jericho match? What did you think about that? Oh, Mahal is still running backstage, though.
Excuse me, Jenna. What just happened out there?
We gotta go. Drew is a madman. He swung his sword at me. He threatened life. He threatened Shaky's life. You're not safe here. We are leaving. Drew, karma will come around.
Karma will come around. Oh, what do you think that he meant by that? Obviously, what goes around comes around. Whoa.
You're shocked by what you just saw? Just wait until you see what I do to Rhea and Ripley.
Well, ahead of her, triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship.
Short and sweet to the point. So this is a big match right here. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. One of the fastest rising stars on Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley, going up against one of the more established superstars in the women's division at this point in Nia Jax. Whatever your personal thoughts are on Nia Jax and her in-ring safety, you can't deny that she is becoming a decent star, right? Cannot deny that. Okay, so everyone, the news here today. I do see the donations. We will get around to that, but I finally have some time here to actually talk about everything that has been going on. So, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, we did mention Bray Wyatt there earlier. That was some insane news just out of nowhere. Bray Wyatt being released by the WWE. Whether it was him asking to be released or whether it was WWE just, I don't know, losing their minds. Is that a good way to put it? One of the most popular superstars, the Fiend character, was becoming iconic. Very sad day for wrestling fans. So here's the thing. Bray Wyatt is going to be good wherever he goes. And you gotta be honest, if he is in fact done with WWE, if these hashtags that the fans have been putting out isn't going to get him back, it's entirely possible that he just goes to AEW, and AEW would have a mega star in the making on their hands right there, if they handle it correctly, because they wouldn't be able to completely carry everything over unless Bray Wyatt happens to own all the copyright stuff from the Firefly Funhouse, which I really struggle to see with the amount of merchandise that has been developed for Bray Wyatt. You know, I have a feeling WWE has a pretty solid claim to the copyright surrounding his character, so who knows when it comes to him. But the wrestling world completely broke down, you know, on Twitter. Lots of people saying bring him back. Polana Production saying WWE didn't deserve Bray Wyatt. Dave LaGreca saying shame. A talent like Bray Wyatt can be used anyway, anywhere, and excel. This is a foolish move. David Bixenspan said he spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on his own money on major motion picture quality horror movie masks to try to make your show better, obviously referring to WWE by your. And yet, budget cuts are the reason. And we have not discussed that part yet, which is a complete BS reason when you're bringing back people like Goldberg, John Cena, when there's talks of The Rock possibly coming back. You're just returning the live crowds, and now is the time that you do it. No, this is probably one of those things that either one, Bray Wyatt, and I do not want to speculate when it comes to mental health because you never have a clue what's going on, but we do know those reports that were out here earlier that he was struggling with the passing of his close friend Brody Lee. A lot of wrestlers did, but Bray Wyatt obviously struggled because of how close they really were, and who knows if that carried on further, and no company is going to be able to release somebody due to mental health. You know, if they were tired of Bray Wyatt sitting on the sidelines, wrestlers, their contracts are unfortunately written in a way that, you know, you can be released at any point, and they can just say budget cuts and not give you an actual reason. So who knows if I'm looking too much into that or something like that, but it doesn't look good seeing that he has been cut because of budget cuts. Mick Foley says, with WWE's release of Bray Wyatt, the company has lost a true visionary and creative genius, one of the most innovative makers of mayhem pro wrestling has ever seen. Here's hoping Bray Wyatt finds happiness and recreates himself once again in wrestling, in life, or both. Now it's time for story time with Drew McIntyre.
To be completely fair, I didn't finish the job. You know, I started it, I threatened them, and Chicago, you're a bit bloodthirsty tonight. I think you wanted me to finish the job. But in Ginger's case, I might just finish the job. I love that he gets away every single week. So then he has to think about Drew McIntyre. Have nightmares about Drew McIntyre every single night. He knows what's coming, and I love
Drew's
that.
starting to get a little crazy, isn't he?
I'm that nice a guy who can pick the hospital, the graveyard, or Angela here.
Angela.
You know
The
me,
sword.
We've known each other over 10 years. That's not a threat. That's a promise.
Oh, McIntyre is going after Jinder Mahal for sure at this point. All right, Nia Jax getting that jobber entrance with Shayna Baszler. Unfortunate that Shayna Baszler is not being used to her full extent. One of those misused talents inside of WWE. But here comes Rhea. Yeah, it was a good weekend there, Amitty. Thank you for asking. Long weekend, but good. I'm exhausted if I'm being honest. But here she comes, the women's champion. Boom! All right, continuing on with the news that we have here in the world of wrestling. So there has been rumors that Smackdown wants to go to 3 hours. Now, take this with a grain of salt. Okay, this was circulating on Twitter. This is just like a random post, but you know, it's still a thing that is going on. This has been discussed backstage with Fox officials if they would be willing to go to 3 hours of SmackDown. I don't like it. I hope that's not the case, but here's the reason why. If you know of All Elite Wrestling, AEW is posting a show every single Friday. Rampage. I think WWE is probably going to try to compete directly with them. So, what did I say? Did I say Raw? Conbotch? I see people in there. Oh, SmackDown. I was talking about SmackDown. Did I say Monday Night Raw? Totally did. My bad, everybody. So, SmackDown is looking to go to 3 hours. Not Monday Night Raw. That is 3 hours right there. Anyways. I have no idea what I con-botched. Did I say Rhea's the women's champion? I don't know, guys. You're on my ass. It's okay. I said Rhea was champ. Okay, my bad. Who cares? Con man is wrong. You guys know this, but let's get this right. Rhea Ripley one-on-one versus Nia Jax. Oh, and a punch to the face. Rhea Ripley. Yeah, I totally did say Rhea Ripley's the women's champion. It's been a long day, okay? Shush. Shush, peanut gallery. Uh-oh. Shoulder first goes Rhea into the corner. Okay, so, boom. Rhea just about got squished by Nia. Strong hip attack from Nia Jax. Now Rhea Ripley back on the offense, shoved away. Nia Jax goes for a clubbing blow. Rhea off the ropes, sidestepped right there, and a kick to the back of the head. No, I really can't Aled Thomas. I can't, and it throws me right off my game. Because, like, the fact is that this chat is 15 seconds delayed, and so I'll say something, and I'll be going on about something, and then 15 seconds later, people will be like, con botch, and it's probably the most annoying thing that this live chat says. Con botch, con botch, con botch, and it just goes all up the screen, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what did I mess up on? Rhea, oh, just took out Shayna Baszler with that flip, that front flip that she usually does off the ring apron, and now Nia Jax, a Samoan drop into the barricade, lifting her up onto her shoulders and dropping her straight into that barricade. Ouch. And that is where we're at as we go to commercial break. That's 36 minutes. We'll see if Raw picks up a little bit. They're definitely building around the idea of Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley, but I need something a little more. I want to see... I mean, Drew McIntyre was cool. I just want to see something a little more. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? You want that vibe, right? When you're watching the show, you want that vibe of, like, every segment feeling like it's super duper important. And this is a big match, don't get me wrong. But... like I was trying to say, let's continue on with all the news that I've been literally not being able to get around to. But that 3-hour possibility of Smackdown would likely be there to compete with All Elite Wrestling and that new show that they have. But it does not sound like Fox or USA or Peacock or anybody is going to really go for the 3 hours of Smackdown. Even though like, you know, they don't really all have a say. It does come down to Fox and if Fox is interested. But it doesn't even sound like Fox is interested in the 3 hours right there for Smackdown. So that's good. This is from David Bixenspan. He says, in the last 7 days, WWE announces steroid trial miniseries. I didn't know that. Whoa, that's actually huge. I totally misread that earlier. A miniseries for the steroid trial. If you guys don't know about the steroid trial, back in... oh, what was the year again? Steroid trial. United States versus Vince McMahon, 1994. Back in 1994, the steroid trial. So it sounds like there is going to be a mini-series. Yeah, here we go. So Vince McMahon's steroid trial scripted series in the works from WWE. Look at that, from WWE. So a scripted series about Vince McMahon and his federal steroid trial is in the works for WWE and Jason Blumhouse Television. Currently titled The United States of America versus Vince McMahon, the series will be the first scripted portrayal of McMahon and many legendary figures of the WWE. Interesting. We have a dramatic, riveting saga, one that's crazier than fiction, that will appeal to the cross-section of Blumhouse and WWE fans. To say I'm thrilled about collaborating again with the WWE is an understatement, said McCumber. Cool. So, in 1994, the U.S. government indicted McMahon for allegedly supplying anabolic steroids to WWE talent. McMahon, with his liberty at stake, 2 school-age children at home, and with WWE on the brink of bankruptcy, he refused to take a plea deal. That's right. So, ultimately, McMahon stood trial and was acquitted unanimously by a jury of his peers and went on to build the WWE into a billion-dollar company. I'm sorry, I just butchered that reading. That wasn't really well written, and I didn't read it very well. You know what I'm trying to get across. But anyways, that's kind of big right there, the miniseries. CM Punk is essentially confirmed as a lock for AEW. I mean, it's not for sure, but I know, Billy, that was the part that I was kind of like, what the heck was that writing? Yeah, not great writing on their part. There was a glass death match on TNT, the CM Punk rumors as well, you know, all that stuff. Domino's Gate, Bray Wyatt being released, Adam Cole working without a contract. If you guys have not heard about that, Adam Cole is not actually under a long-term contract right now, so he could be out of the WWE. And then Super Dragon and Tommy End return to PWG. Just a crazy, crazy weekend. Ric Flair asking for his release as well. But here is the big thing that I want to show you guys. If you have not seen the Tommy End debut, I guess, return to PWG, whatever you want to say, here it is. What a pop. What a pop. What a pop, though, eh? How cool would it have been to be at that crowd? Oh! Nia! Oh, shit! Oh, God! Nia Jax is bleeding really, really, really bad, guys. Nia Jax is hurt. Yo, I'm going to try to show you guys this, and I will get around to some donations, but look at Nia Jax. Oh, hang on. Here she goes. Drops the leg. Look at that. That's blood coming down the right side of her face. She just... Oh, I thought she just pinned her. Look at that, though. Look at the blood. Oh! Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. That is a lot of blood, man. Yeah, that's blood the hard way. And if you are new to wrestling, blood the hard way means that it is blood that is not intended to be there. It means she actually got split open. That was a stiff shot from Rhea Ripley. Uh-oh, there's a forearm to the back. No way! Is Rhea Ripley going to be able to hit that? No, off the ropes. Oh, Nia Jax just got rolled up. Nia rolled up. 2. It's got to be over. Yes, it is. Rhea Ripley with the win. And Shayna's not happy. Shayna is not happy. I think the cut was above the eye. I think the cut was above the eye on the left side. That was a big roll up. We're going to see if there's going to be anything more here. Oh, Shayna Baszler. Hand out to the side. Is Shayna about to turn? Is Shayna about to turn on Nia? I think Shayna's had enough. I think Shayna Baszler is about to turn on her tag team partner. Come on, Shayna. Get rid of Nia. Get rid of her. Oh, and Shayna just leaves. Oh, Rhea, though, with a kick to the side of the head. Rhea Ripley is going for it. Are you kidding me? Riptide. She got her up. How in the hell does Rhea Ripley find the strength? Rhea just lifting up Nia Jax and delivering the Riptide. Dead center of the ring. Nia's a bloody mess. Shayna Baszler has left her high and dry. It looks like the tag team of Nia and Shayna is coming to an end. Oh boy. Huge ass Riptide. Big friggin' move. So it looks like they're actually leaning into Rhea Ripley as being a full-blown babyface now. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. What did you guys think about that segment? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji. I think that's a big thumbs up. All of that was good. The presentation of Rhea Ripley was good. Presentation of Shayna Baszler was good. Nia Jax played her role as the heel perfectly. I liked it. Good stuff. Really good stuff right there. All right, I just have not been making any notes here today. So, what do you guys think about the tag team of Mansoor and Ali? Here comes T-Bar and Mace. Remember when everybody was telling me, just be patient when it comes to Retribution. Just be patient. I'm still waiting. I mean, God, they do look decent. I might be starting to get used to seeing Mace and T-Bar on my screen. Maybe that's happening for me. What do you think about Mace and T-Bar? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji again here in this live chat. I think that they've got potential, both of them. We know Dominic Dijakovic can work. T-Bar is his name now. Mace, I still think they made a giant friggin' mistake taking the mask off of Mace. I think it's a big mistake. Mace really was a different character. I thought there was a lot more potential with him with the mask on compared to with the mask off. This guy, you know, Dio Madden, he's all right. He's not that great in the ring yet. He's got a unique look for sure. I think the mask was a lot better for him. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time to sing the cringiest song on the internet. Thank you very much, Kieran Such, for becoming a member. Every time we get a new member, we sing Sweet Knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sweet knees are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Woo! Cringiest song on the internet. You know you all love it, though. You know you all love it. Because I can't sing worth a damn. I sound like a dying goose. I found out that goose or geese are actually related to ducks. Who would have thunk? I guess they got webbed feet and all, but they're related. Now you know. Let's get around to the donations. We got Retro to Man over here. Thank you so much for your 20 bomb there, buddy. I appreciate it. So, let's see this glorious dono. Rondo.
Conman, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your new one-year member and feel the loyalty. I just want to thank you for the past
new
year.
one-year
Your
member
content is the best, and it's been my honor to have supported you. Hashtag LUCHA, hashtag ETL.
Damn, man, you've been a member for a year as well. We got some people becoming a year-long member. Lots of people that came in at the start of August from the sounds of it. Really awesome. Thank you so much there, Retro to Man. We will be running the Boss Battle Championship until the end of this live stream, okay, guys? Until the end of this live stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Retro to Man. It's been my pleasure having you as a member here. And with that, Retro, I believe you became a... How many time Boss Battle Champ? Or maybe not yet.
You'll always feel safe knowing Sportsnet now lets you stream the game from anywhere. Yes, you do, you little basketball.
Nope, not yet. Then we got ourselves Mr. Amity over here dropping a 10 bomb. Thank you, Mr. Amity. He says, I just want to apologize for my actions, and if I hurt anyone, I'll try to be better. I don't think I know what you're referring to there, Amity, but all good, my man. Big of you to apologize. I wish... honestly, I don't have a clue what you're apologizing for, so... I bet you some people appreciated that, though. So, Mansoor and Ali, it looks like we're going to get ourselves a rematch from last week. Thanks, Jesse Dorval.
I just want to apologize for my actions, and if I hurt anyone, I'll try to be better.
Sounds good. Ali getting that babyface reaction, though. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Oh, right, a Chicago boy. We are in Chicago tonight. Can you imagine if CM Punk just showed up inside of WWE as well? Just like imagine CM Punk played the whole wrestling world, showed up in WWE, showed up in AEW, and bridged the two companies to have a feud at Survivor Series. Can you imagine? It's not going to happen, but can you imagine? Ali chance. All right. Ali wearing some brighter colors again. It looks like that transition back to being a babyface is definitely progressing. Oh, Mansoor with a hug of Ali. And he's like, focus, man. Focus. Thank you, Mosh Master D.
Nia, Rhea, the billing doesn't sound good.
Anaya Rhea, the billing doesn't sound good, said Moss Master D. It was actually pretty good, though. Not going to lie. It was pretty solid. Oh, there's a shot right there. Back elbow there. And there's a heel kick from Mace. Mace now scooping him up. Oh, my God. T-Bar just took out Ali. That is one of the most vicious clotheslines I've seen. Wait, what the hell? Elbow drop. Springboard. T-Bar. 2. Kick out by Mansoor. What a move. Sometimes I forget that T-Bar can fly around that ring, man. Sometimes I forget it. But let me remind you guys once again, the Boss Battle Championship will run until the end of the live stream today. Then we will divvy out whoever the winner is. And remember, the winner gets a piece of Con Man merchandise. So whether you would like ETL shirt, FTL shirt, Con cap, whether you would like a Con Man sweater, a Con pillow, a Lucha shirt, the choice is yours. You can also get a Lucha sweater. Basically, just not the premium Con Man sweaters because those things are a little on the pricier side. The material is really nice in them. You get what you pay for, right? But I'm sorry, I ain't giving away one of those. Oh, double suicide dive. Ali and Mansoor working really well together. Ali is almost like, yeah, all right, I like this kid. Oh, but just shoved right there into the hard part of the ring. T-Bar throws him back inside. I appreciate it, Retro, man. That's so nice of you. What a tilt-a-whirl DDT! Ali just spiked him! T-Bar is still selling it. What a sell from T-Bar. What a beautiful, beautiful sell. That is so impressive. That is going to get a lot of people. Oh, what a unique spot. Going to get a lot of people excited for T-Bar backstage with that. But now he just shoved Mansoor right there into the corner. It knocked Ali down. And no, oh, T-Bar takes. Oh my God, a knee to the face. Discus boot! Down goes Mansoor! I think we're about to see Mansoor lose on Raw. Again. It's over. T-Bar just booted his damn head off. Little bit of miscommunication, so the tag team of Ali and Mansoor are not quite 100% on the same page yet. No, that was good. I like that. That was a really entertaining match. Oh. That boot. We need I mean, I guess that's a good finishing move for T-Bar. It looks aggressive, doesn't it? Better than Feast Your Eyes, especially with Sammy Guevara using it. Uh-oh. Mason T-Bar, Ali. Is Ali going to reunite with them? Oh, Ali just got him out of the ring. Ali accepted his fate. And they just laid him out. Ali just saved Mansoor. Did you guys see that? Shoved Mansoor out of the ring and ate the beatdown for Mansoor. That's... Mansoor's going to really like that. Yeah, Mansoor's going to really appreciate that. I'm here for that. C Wrestling says, after that, I really want to see Mansoor and Ali versus MSK. Yo, I want to see MSK just brought up. It sucks to say, all right, because every single act that seems to get over in NXT feels like it would be a wonderful act to have on the main roster. But MSK really feels like it would be a great act to have on the main roster. They've got potential to be the next Hardy Boys. Legit. Guys, their ability in that ring, they could easily be the next Hardy Boys. They have that much potential, and I just hope that we don't get to see all of their initial run in NXT. I want to strike while the iron is hot with them, because I think that they could add a lot of life to the tag team division. Why not present them that way? Why not present the NXT champions, tag champions, versus, say, Monday Night Raw tag team champions if they really want to try to get them over? But there's almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H, running back and forth. She's all right. Yep, just all right. That's your women's champion. What was what noise? Also, yes, Sasha Banks returned on Friday Night SmackDown if you missed that one. It's a big return. What else was there? Yeah, I think the last little bit of news is Adam Cole's WWE deal is up following SummerSlam weekend. It actually expired after Great American Bash, but he agreed to a short-term extension. Here's the question. Is this match going to be really hardcore as it's no holds barred? Probably not. It's probably going to result in Rhea Ripley attacking either Nikki or Charlotte, or something happens to allow Nikki to get the win over Charlotte Flair. You know what I mean?
And their comfort, who want fabrics that are lightweight, breathable, and insanely soft. With stay-put waistbands that adapt for the perfect fit. 360-degree stretch prevents riding and supports any move you make. And mind-blowing innovations like our quick draw fly. We've also reinvented loungewear. Yeah, loungewear. You can trust our thousands of 5-star reviews because Tommy John knows how comfortable you want to be. Go to TommyJohn.ca.
I agree. C Wrestling says Raw is decent so far. Yeah, I agree, guys. Are you enjoying Monday Night Raw right now? Let's actually get a poll going. For the first hour, how would you rate the first hour? Here we go. All right, it's either going to be great, it's going to be good, it's going to be bad, or it's going to be great, good, bad, or awful. Actually, you know what? We'll go with just okay. Just okay or bad. All right. There we go, guys. The poll is now in the live chat. One more time, how would you rate the first hour? Great, good, just okay, or bad? Let me know right there. We have Aled Thomas dropping 5. Thank you so much, Aled. He says, if you were in charge of Raw, how would you book Becky Lynch's return, Con? If I was in charge of Raw, how would I book Becky Lynch's return? I'd send her over to SmackDown. I think Becky Lynch has done pretty much all that she can on Monday Night Raw right now, and I think that the women's division is good over on SmackDown, but they're very top-heavy right now. They need somebody else at the top to help elevate the rest. So, like, they've got 2 people at the top always. They need that third person at the top as well. And Becky Lynch can be that superstar before getting back to the Women's Championship. I think somebody to feud with, like, Carmella, somebody to feud with Liv Morgan, somebody to feud with Zelina Vega. These would be the people who would be elevated as a result from Becky Lynch over on SmackDown. I think that that's a direction that you got to go with. I would not put her on Monday Night Raw. If you do really want her to come back on Raw, she's got a feud with Charlotte. And would you guys like to see Becky Lynch feud with Charlotte Flair again? You know, the answer might be yes. Some of you might want to see it, but it's been done before, and it's happened time and time again. So put her on SmackDown, see what she can do. But speaking of Charlotte Flair, here comes the Queen! Give it, everybody! Pay homage to the Nature Boy who just got released from his WWE contract at the ripe age of 70... What is he? 72 at the ripe age of 72. Man, you know what? It says volumes about WWE right now that a 72-year-old man could literally cruise out the rest of his life getting a great paycheck and getting WWE appearances. And he's just like, nah, man, I don't want that. I want to go do something fun. I'm going to go do something different. Like, and it's very possible that Ric Flair just wants the ability to go to any commercial that he possibly can and just woo all over the place. Like, picture a Toyota car dealership and you just see Ric Flair in the background. Woo, 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 woo. Woo! Woo! Driving down the highway in a Jeep. Woo! You see what I mean? There's money to be made in those commercials, and I'm not sure if he's able to go do those commercials while he's under the WWE contract. So, yeah, there you go. He might have some big things in store in the commercial world.
If you were in charge of Raw, how would you book Becky Lynch's return con?
Either that or Ric Flair is going to go one-on-one with Sting in AEW, and they're going to eat it up. I'd be more than... Hear me out. I would be more than okay if Ric Flair was the manager of Ethan Page. I'd be more than okay with that. I think that could be fun. We got Naruto 201600 over here. He says, what do I think about Nikki A.S.H? I think she's a fun character, man. I like the positivity. They got to lay it down a little bit with the superhero stuff, but I think it's all right. It's quite fun to see somebody be really positive.
Draws from the Olympic Games. And I couldn't help but take a second to think to myself, why would the greatest gymnast of all time not want to go for the gold anymore? And later I discovered that it was for mental health concerns. And the more I learned, the more I couldn't help but empathize with her. Now I'm going somewhere with this. Now listen, so 2 weeks ago at Money in the Bank, I defeated Rhea Ripley. And the next, yeah, Becky's not here. I'm the one who sold out the Allstate Arena, not her.
Oh, maybe they are going to build back to the Becky Lynch feud with Charlotte.
I'm going somewhere with this. Now, 2 weeks ago at Money in the Bank, like I said, I defeated Rhea Ripley. And the next night on Raw, Nikki A.S.H. successfully cashed in her Money in the Bank contract and illegitimately won. No, she stole my Raw Women's Championship.
Stole it.
I have been in this business for a very long time. And when I woke up the next morning, I couldn't help but think to myself, what the hell is going on? I am near a breaking point.
She sounded like Dave LaGreca right there. What the hell is going on?
You want to know why? Because I am the 11th-time Women's Champion.
Wow. So at the same time in this promo, she...
You know what that makes me? I am the most decorated woman in the history of this business. So listen, I believe that all of you, I'm speaking on behalf of all of you, that cashing in the Money in the Bank contract is the most cowardly way to win a title in this business.
Wow. You know what? She does have a point.
You want to know what it is? It is theft. And since the inception of the Money in the Bank contract, I have been cashed in on not once, oh yes, I'm going to beat Nikki Cross with this. I have not been cashed in on twice.
Where's she going with this?
Yep, I'm gonna hit her with a broom.
She just threw a broom over there. All right.
I've been cashed in on 3 times.
3 times. It's accurate.
You know what? It's like cashing in on Charlotte Flair is the only way to make a name for yourself. It's cashing in on my hard work.
Oh, wow. Tell us how you really feel, Charlotte.
So last week I asked for a one-on-one one-on-one match against Nikki to show my superiority. All of you aspiring, wannabe, almost superheroes that believe in Nikki Cross. And when I defeated her, she had the audacity to stand up and have the confidence to say that she could still beat me, Charlotte Flair, and request a rematch.
Wow, Charlotte's so good. She's so good.
What I did, your champion shook my left hand, leaving my right to punch her in the face. So no, your champion is not confident. She's gullible.
Who shakes with a left hand?
People love more than a champion is a martyr.
Who shakes with their left hand?
And Nikki A.S.H. Cross is both. And tonight she's going to sacrifice herself in a no-holds-barred match where there's no disqualification, no count-outs, and no hiding from me.
Wow. That's what you like to see.
Anything goes tonight.
Hang on. Oh my God, what? Nikki? Nikki just smoked Charlotte Flair across the back with a steel chair. That's not very superhero-ish. That's almost superhero-ish, though. Roblox says, who doesn't shake with the left hand? Normal people, right hand. Hi, how you doing? Left hand, this is weird. Right hand, there you go. This is my right. Boom. This is my left. Boom. That's weird. You don't go left hand, you go right hand. How are you doing? It's nice to meet you. Come on, man. Get with the times. If you stick your left hand out at me to shake my hand, I'm going to stick my right hand out and say, hey, shake with the right hand. Might as well just flip me off if you come at me with your left hand. Big for Nikki A.S.H. That's going to hype up the main event, I believe. I think it's going to be a main event. I might be wrong. They might let the main event 2 weeks in a row. All right, so continuing on with this show, Eva Marie. All right, there was that Lily Lucian stuff, the creepy doll with Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect with this whole Lily Lucian stuff. I don't think it's necessarily for me. We'll see, though. No, man. Doesn't matter if you're left-handed. You shake with your right hand. You shake with your right. Nobody goes in with your left. If you're going in with your left, you're doing it wrong. You don't go into a business meeting and say, left hand out, hey, how you doing? No. It's right hand. Right hand grip tight in there. Come on, get with the times. Here's Eva Marie.
How do you think about Nikki A.S.H.?
By Alexa Bliss and that ugly little doll. I mean, how dare she try to disparage everything the Evolution has accomplished? I mean, take Doudrop, for example. Before the Evolution came along, she was probably scared and alone, living on like a farm or something. Where are you from? Actually, it doesn't matter. The point is, look at her now. And honestly, Kirk, what the hell is the Lily Lucian? Except for ew, yuck, gross. Last week, Natalya paid the price for stepping in front of the Evolution, and now, so will Tamina.
And here comes Eva and Doudrop. Man, listen to the boos. Listen to the boos. There you go. There is the vote. So I'm going to show you guys just how crazy a left-handed shakers over there are. 84% of you are saying you shake with your right. At least 84% of you understand how society works, okay? If you shake with your left hand, you are a... no, I'm not going to be mean. No, I'm going to be mean. A nutcase! Tamina versus Doudrop. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm actually interested to see what they're going to say about Natalya. Very interested to see what they're going to say about Natalya, because Natalya got injured last week. Let's actually look it up and see if there's any breaking news on her. Natalya injury. So x-rays of her ankle injury. So the women's tag team champion Natalya has taken to Twitter to show off an x-ray of her injured ankle. She captioned the image, "Iron Heart, Gold Belt, Steel Bones." Natalya injured her right ankle this past Monday on Raw during a tag team match with Tamina against Doudrop and Eva Marie. The injury occurred when Doudrop attempted a roll-up pin on Natalya. The women's tag team champion was helped to the back by Tamina and a medic as she was unable to put weight on the injured leg. She underwent surgery this past weekend for said injured ankle. Despite the procedure, though, it is believed that Natalya will only need a few weeks away. Wow, that's huge. From in-ring competition. Regardless of Natalya's recovery timetable, WWE is set to address the status of the women's tag titles this Monday on Raw. So, my goodness, speedy recovery to Natalya. You never like to see anybody get injured, right? Never like to see it. All right, there you go. Just showing all those maniacs out there who shake with their left hand that they are a little bit on the weird side of things. Look at that. 87% of you guys at least understand. Good. Good. Sorry about that, Alan Turner. Totally missed your donation right there. He says, FTL, boo Sasha, let's go Nikki, A.S.H. So he's not a Sasha fan, but I appreciate the $2.50 donation, my friend. What soccer team do I support? I actually don't really watch soccer. It's not my thing. Not my thing. But remember, everyone, if you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd love to see some names pop up there on the top left-hand side of the screen. We are going to be live tomorrow at, I want to say, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with SummerSlam 2016. It is a 4-hour event. So, guys, we are going to sit down for 4 hours and watch SummerSlam 2016. A very entertaining show. I can't wait to watch it back with you guys. And SummerSlam 2016 is one of those events that holds a special place in my heart because it was right around the time that I very first started streaming. I didn't get to stream my reactions live with all you guys. There is a video on my channel that is like condensed reactions, but I actually got taken down for a copyright strike however many years ago back in 2016. And it was the start of my YouTube journey where I found out how to navigate this platform and what I can and can't do on it. So it's a pretty special event. It holds a place in my heart, and we're going to watch that tomorrow. SummerSlam 2016. Going to be fun. Yes, also, everyone, I might have forgot to mention, JoJo was quietly released earlier this year as well. Ava Callie, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the channel. You need a haircut. Wow. All right, aggressive. No, I think I'm okay right at the moment. I got it trimmed up a little bit ago. It could definitely be trimmed again, but no, I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you for your take. Oh, Tamina's got both of the tag team titles. Also, what hair are you looking at? This little tiny bit in here? Uh-oh. Guys, I'm going to have to show you the injury. If you are not a fan of... This is tough. This is tough. This is so tough. Ow! Oh, that snapped. And then there was her... Couldn't put any weight on it. That looks like that hurts. Today my surgeon told me that I'm an anomaly. It's been an intense week to say the least. All I asked was to be, and I couldn't read the rest of the tweet in time before it went off the screen. All right, Eva Marie and Doudrop here against Tamina. Is that what it is? Or is it? Oh, it's just straight up Doudrop. Okay. Doudrop one-on-one with Tamina. Get well soon, Natalya. Get well soon. Nia hurt another person? Hey, Primitive, no. No, you got the wrong person. That was Doudrop, and it was just a freak accident. Oh my god, Tamina just shoulder tackled down Doudrop, and she Doudropped into that mat.
Beautiful clothesline and just dropping Doudrop in the corner. Tamina needs to stay focused on the task at hand.
Oh, hip attack again. Oh, get well soon, Samuel Vlogs. Get well soon. Uh-oh, Eva Marie getting up on the ring apron here, telling Tamina to get down. And she's a little scared. I mean, rightfully so. Tamina's a beast. But hang on, from behind, Doudrop takes full advantage and slams her face first into the steel. Sean asking me, am I going to stream Friday for Smackdown? Yes. Yes, this Friday I will be live, everyone. I know I've been missing a lot of streams. This Friday I will be live. The following Friday I won't be. I'm literally missing like the entire build up to SummerSlam. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, the summer's been busy here. But I will be streaming this Friday. Yeah, I'm getting the poll up right now, my friend.
Spectacular athleticism by Doudrop. Stepping off the ropes, delivering an elbow. And Doudrop now regaining control of this matchup. No one can question the athleticism, the technique of Doudrop.
There is CM Punk chance. Interesting. Now off the ropes, Doudrop. Oh my god, senton! No way, tell me, did they just give the win to Doudrop? Count of two, no they didn't. Kick out. You guys know I'm a fan of Doudrop. I think that she's got quite a bit of potential, the former Piper Niven. What's your guys' thoughts on the name Doudrop? Do you still hate it, or are you getting used to it? I'm getting used to it. Glad I can do that, Samuel. Keep on smacking those likes, though, guys. Let's get this over 300 likes. Come on, we got this. 564 watching. We should have 300 likes. Come on, smack it. You're right, Steve Taylor. Nice shot. Reversal into the corner. Doudrop just got booted away. Wow, the strength of Tamina. Interesting. This was the We Want Wyatt chants that happened today. Doudrop in a little bit of trouble here. Tamina runs into the corner. Looking for that super kick blocked by Doudrop and a kick right to the leg. That was a little bit of a weak one. Hang on, Eva Marie. Eva Marie. Oh no, misses that splash. Doudrop just missed big time. Crash and burn. Now up on the shoulders. What a Samoan drop. I think Doudrop has just been dropped down again. And Eva Marie can't believe that that just happened. Yeah, that match is unfortunately probably the worst one here today, and it wasn't even that bad of a match, so I could deal with it. Slow 18 minutes, though. Not a lot happening. So Doudrop and Eva Marie in the center of the ring. Eva kind of getting in the ear of Doudrop. Oh! Hang on! Little Miss Bliss, Alexa's here.
And the loser of this match is Eva Marie!
Oh, alright. And the loser of the match is Eva Marie. Yep. Yes, it is. You lost, Eva, even though technically Doudrop lost, but still. Eva can't believe. She's a little pissed. She's actually really pissed. Oh, yes, we're getting into the Damien Priest Sheamus storyline. Do you guys think that Damien Priest takes the title from Sheamus and Sheamus gets elevated back up into the main event scene. So I feel like they could do a run with Sheamus. Sheamus could be the guy that takes the title from Bobby. Think about it. If they really wanted to give Sheamus a babyface run, a legit run again at the top here, keep his attitude that he's got, but keep him aggressive as hell, they could slowly transition him into a babyface role towards the top. He broke my nose, he said. Oh, Riddle on his scooter.
What's going on, dude? Sweet new scooter, I see. Yeah, check out the new wheels, bro. I know I almost broke my original steed last week, but thankfully I had this wild stallion still in the stable. Kind of reminds me of when I had my pet goldfish. I'd always take him to the beach with me, but then I'd lose him. But somehow when I'd go back home,
look at Bree's face.
Would still be in his fish tank, bro.
Look at Bree's face.
Yeah. Hey, are you not concerned that Omos is going to do the same thing tonight like you did last week?
Look at his friggin' face, man.
Honestly, bro, if I was going out there alone, I'd be pretty scared. But, bro, I got the power of Randy Orton coursing through my veins, and I got so many voices in my head, I can't even keep track.
I believe that.
So,
I believe that.
Say, I'm ready for the big guy. But hey, before I forget, congratulations on the big win over Sheamus. But hey, shouldn't you be out partying, you know, maybe in the hot tub, maybe drinking some champagne with some chicks instead of going on Ms. TV?
Yeah, you would think. But I'll be honest, I did plenty of celebrating this week at Lollapalooza, so I'm good. And as far as Ms. TV goes, you know I've handled those clowns before. WrestleMania, Bad Bunny, they remember.
That was tight.
You know, so I'm not worried about it. If they want to do any shenanigans with that stick thingy.
Hello, Bray Wyatt.
Morrison,
if it's actually you, I don't think it is, but if it's actually you, thank you so much, Bray. Hopefully we'll get you back in the WWE. Bring back Wyatt.
Well, dude, later, bro. Good luck tonight.
All right, man.
I like how they're building the baby faces. I do like this show. I cannot lie. I like the show today. But now it's time for America's Most Wanted. It's time for John Morrison and The Miz. The Titantrons are really cool. Do you guys like the new Titantron for WWE? Yeah, it is just one big LED screen, but it looks really good. Really solid. Fun fact, at the Monster Factory in New Jersey, Damien Priest, Matt Riddle, and QT Marshall were known as the real-life heels. Really? I didn't know that. So Damien Priest and Riddle go back? Well, interesting. Miz TV's coming up next, though. Damien Priest will be the special guest. Damien Priest will be the special guest. I think I said that. All right, let's get this poll out of here. Cool. One of your stages in a while due to how much they can really... What? Let's try to read that again here. One of my favorite stages in a while, to be honest, due to how much they can do with augmented reality. Cool, man. Cool. Glad you like it. And I hope all of you are enjoying the show here tonight. So yeah, really interesting development. Obviously, you know, we're going to keep getting back to the whole Bray Wyatt stuff, you know. It's the biggest story in wrestling, and God, man, that guy just constantly reinvented himself. I remember hearing murmurs of something called the Wyatt family in NXT. Before NXT really became NXT like we know, it was a game show, right, where they had like the pros and the rookies, and they do the obstacle courses and whatever, and they'd have the occasional match, and it was all right at best in the first season. I think the all-women's season was also all right. but it just was never really good. And when they changed away from that format and they made it more of like FCW, but known as NXT, that's when they started developing some pretty good roster players for the future. Roman Reigns was there, Dean Ambrose was there, Seth Rollins was there. The list goes on and on and on, but somebody who I started hearing a little bit about was this Bray Wyatt and this cult leader personality that he developed, and with Eric Rowan and Luke Harper by his side, it just started to, it felt like there was something being developed in NXT. And I remember watching it on Bleacher Report, and I was like, man, this is an interesting act. And then it came to the main roster. And when it came to that main roster, I was blown away. I think Wyatt family is one of the greatest factions in WWE history. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. I think it is such a unique faction that had so many layers to their story that just, I can't put my finger on exactly what made it as special as it did, but there was always depth to the stories and always felt like there was something that could happen with it. And no matter how bad the booking might have got, Bray Wyatt found a way to make every single promo feel so meaningful. And then he became the demented Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt, this messed up individual who's talking to puppets and he's straight up crazy. And then he's got the alter ego of the Fiend, and the Fiend is this monster, and it was so unique. I remember when the Fiend made its debut. Just such a cool moment. I was there live at SummerSlam 2019. I got to see the Fiend make his actual debut. I remember just this whole, it was just so goosebump inducing. When the Fiend's lights, when the lights in the arena went out for the Fiend, and you just saw "Let Him In" on the TV, on the Titantron, and you're just like, wow, what am I about to see? And then it was the extension of his previous theme song, the remix. And when everybody started to find out that it was a remix, you just heard the whole crowd go, and it spread from the bottom up to the top when everybody started to realize it. It was such a cool moment. I will never forget it. But here's Miz TV.
My guest tonight has a long history with Johnny Drip Drip and myself. Now, I've tried to let bygones be bygones, but I cannot help my feelings of disdain for my guest tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Damien Priest.
Here's Priest. Time to live forever. Yeah. Oh, I love the presentation of Priest. Light it up, boy! This guy is a future champion. I definitely think a future United States champion. We'll see if he's ever going to be world championship material, but he's definitely a unique talent. Hey, Flamethrower, how you doing? That's already 4 months ago. The Bad Bunny stuff with Miz and Morrison, and Damien Priest now being brought out to Miz TV. I think the crowd will get behind him. They just have to keep presenting him in a good way. Do you guys like Damien Priest? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji. Let me know right here in the live chat.
Look here, my dry amigo. This is a
my
splash
dry
zone,
amigo.
so keep your mouth shut or I might have to moisten you up. Comprende?
Oh, he comprendes, all right. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Yeah? Who is the man responsible for putting me in a wheelchair?
Damien Priest.
Correct.
Wasn't it a zombie?
Who is the man taking advantage of the injured as of late?
Damien Priest.
Correct.
Who is the cheater who ripped Sheamus's
Mrs. All Pink suit is cool.
Last week? Damien Priest.
Correct.
Correct. Correct. Correct. You guys are really out of your minds.
There's CM Punk chants.
You know, listen. Sheamus was medically cleared to wrestle. He wore a mask. He did what he was supposed to do. But I'll give him credit. The dude
just blowing past the CM Punk
and
chants.
fought me with an injury. That's a badass in my book, unlike you.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, does anybody actually know what's wrong with your knee? Are you? Wait. Before you answer that, are you ever even going to wrestle again? What do you actually? Before you answer that, is it an injury to your legs, or do you have a different type of situation in between them?
Oh. Oh.
How dare you?
Miz took offense to that.
16 years and never been injured, and I get one match with you, and this happens. My knee is so injured, I can't even stand. Dude, if I wasn't in this wheelchair, I'd smack the taste out of your mouth.
Oh. Uh-oh. Priest didn't like that. Priest stands up.
Do it.
Do it, he says. Do it. Miz is scared.
Yeah, just like I thought. You know, I've dealt with so many people like you. Back when I used to run clubs, people would walk in every single night acting like bullies, running their mouth, and I would put them in their place. You know what's cool, though? Now that I'm a WWE superstar, I get to do this every single Monday.
S.A.? Because I can fix that in a hurry.
Whoa. All right, Morrison, drip god.
You are disrespecting two legends right now. One day, my dripsticks and the Mrs. Wheelchair are going to be in the Museum of Modern Moistness because kids all around the world dream of one day growing up to be half as cool as the Miz and John Morrison.
Estás loco. I'll be honest, there's not one kid on this planet that wants to grow up to be second fiddle. Ain't that right, Johnny?
Smackdown, their writers know what they're doing. The Raw writers are saying forget the fans, and kissing up to Vince.
This crowd hates NXT wrestlers, do they? Hey, Conman, how do you get in the CMU? The description has everything that you need, I believe. Oh, nice shoulder tackle there from Keith Lee, and another one delivered to Karrion Kross. So let's get this poll up on the screen, ask you guys who will win. Karrion Kross. C-R-O-S Kross. Wow, nicely done from Keith Lee, leaping over the top. Ah, interesting commentary bit there from Corey Graves. Says this is the problem with Keith Lee. Too much time basking in his own glory. Interesting. Get your votes in, though. Do either vote Kross or vote Lee right here in the live chat for who you would like to see win. Or who you think is going to win, at least. Wait, what's this? Kross moving his arm a little bit. Maybe thinking of driving that elbow into the back of the cranium. Uh-oh. Keith is in trouble. No way! Oh my god, he's going to go right on the steel steps! No! Right into the steps goes Keith Lee. Kross destroying him. Lee is out cold, man, as we go to commercial break. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's it. Keith's dead.
Clear 2.0 has 80 calories and 2 grams of carbs. Why not make it 2.0?
It'd be such a cool thing as well if Jeff Hardy went to NXT for a little run. Just a little one. Just a tiny one. Whoa, KFC famous chicken sandwiches with fries and a drink, 2 for $10. What the frig, man? That's a good deal. That's a good deal right there, that KFC chicken sandwich. Got those pickles on them. Oh, baby.
Stay tuned to get this 5-piece ultra non-stick bakeware set free from Granite Stone.
Whoa.
Are you tired of pots that
Non-stick cookware as well. Why is it that infomercial, like every time that people are not infomercials, but like when somebody is selling something online, not online, on TV, when somebody is selling it through a commercial, it's like they start out, it's like, oh, well, this is really like, you know, it's good and everything, you know, why would you ever want to have this? And it turns black and white, like all of a sudden everything loses color because you can't, you can't have your food stick to your pan. Everything turns black and white because apparently if you have a non-stick pan, that does not work. Well, everything's black and white. You should get money for a KFC now. You just did a commercial for them. I know, right? Pay me the money, KFC. Pay me the money.
Not for $500, $400, or even $300, but for the factory direct price of just 5 easy payments of $49.95.
What did I have for dinner tonight? You know what? I actually technically didn't have dinner. I'm quite hungry as we speak. I'm going to be getting some food afterwards. I think I'm going to make myself some sort of pasta after this. Nothing crazy. You guys know those little sidekick pastas? That's what I'm going to make up. I'm home alone here today. Becca's off at the cottage. That's where I just came back from. I drove back from that this morning so that I could go live with you guys here tonight. But she's just up at the cottage that we were renting out with her family, so... Yeah.
They have different writers.
I don't know if they do, man.
SmackDown has smart writers, but Raw has dumb writers who are a bunch of Vince suck-ups.
I fell asleep and missed the game.
Who works for them?
If you also have trouble staying awake for those late games, there's Sportsnet Now, which lets you rewind up to 24 hours. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some sports to catch up on.
Yeah, I don't... It's a tough one to find, isn't it? Back in 2020, they said that the writing team got divided. But I don't know. Last I heard was that the writers are actually the same. Who are the current WWE writers? Here we go. New lead writers. Is this Fightful? That's 2019. No, that's not up to date.
Series of strikes unanswered in the corner, and Lee looks to be approaching a similar fate to the past 2 weeks. I know Keith Lee was extra motivated coming into tonight, but if this match continues the way it is, Keith Lee will have back-to-back losses to Karrion Kross here on Raw. Lifting the leg, trying to get it done. And
Am I going to go live tomorrow? Yes, we are live tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with SummerSlam 2016. Wait, so you're doing Smackdown Friday, so does that mean you're also streaming Minecraft? Yes, that's the game plan, my friend. Minecraft and Smackdown this Friday. There's no CMU this week. Thursday, I am heading back to that cottage. Actually, Wednesday, after my streams, I will be heading back to the cottage. You might be thinking about Bruce being the executive director for both shows. I honestly don't know. I remember hearing that they had the same writers. Let me do some more looking. Who's the writers right now? List of WWE personnel. Writers. Non-branded. Here we go. Male wrestler. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Keith Lee off the ropes. Keith Lee, just a big shoulder tackle, knocking down Kross. Referees, broadcast team, off-screen personnel, ambassadors, backstage person. Here we go, creative team. I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. So, I am wrong. Okay. So apologies to misleading you guys there earlier. I legitimately thought that they had the same writers. So Bruce Pritchard is the executive director for all of the creative team. Christine Lubrano, I think that's how you pronounce it, is the senior vice president of creative writing operations. Dana Warrior is on the creative team, apparently. Dewey Foley is the lead writer for 205 Live. Ed Koski is the lead writer for SmackDown. Jim Smallman is the lead writer for NXT UK. Jonathan Beckstrom is the lead writer for Raw. So, blame John. No, but regardless, Jonathan Beckstrom, you can't just blame him for that. Michael Hayes is the vice president of creative writing and booking, so a lot of things go through Michael Hayes as well. Rajin Singh. Oh, wow. Rajin Singh. Interesting. Road Dogg is the writer-producer for NXT. Oh, my God. Keith Lee with a powerbomb. 1, 2. Wow. Kross got beat. 50-50 booking again. Keith Lee just pinned Karrion Kross, the NXT champion. My lord. The Spirit Bomb was enough. Ryan Ward is a writer for SmackDown. Shawn Michaels is a writer-producer for NXT and NXT UK. And then George Carroll is a writer for NXT. Well, 50-50 booking again. I just don't know what they're doing with Karrion Kross. See, wrestling, I think you're onto something with the whole building up to the return of Scarlett. But still, man, Scarlett will be the catalyst, launches him forward, but this is just not good first impressions, is it? He's lost 2 of his 3 matches on the main roster. 1 to Jeff Hardy, 1 to Keith Lee. Remember, Keith Lee lost the title to Karrion Kross. Here's Rhea Ripley.
back. So now, will you have your eye on the no-holds-barred match between your SummerSlam opponents, Nikki, A.S.H, and Charlotte Flair?
My match with Nia was brutal, but nowhere near as brutal as a no-hold-barred match. Anything goes. Using weapons, fighting dirty, absolutely anything, it's all 100% legal. So yeah, I will be watching. And you know what? I hope Nikki goes out there and beats the living hell out of Charlotte. But don't get me wrong. Anything that happens tonight doesn't change the fact that at SummerSlam, in our triple threat match, I will be walking out the Raw Women's Champion.
Raw's expert in brutality is excited. I can't wait. No holds barred still to come.
Oh, this is Reginald, isn't it? You guys ready for Reginald's entrance? Let's see it, Reggie. Do it, man. Incredibly entertaining. Incredibly entertaining. Look at him move. The 24/7 champion. Here he goes. Woo! Lands on his feet this time. All right, who's going to be facing him? He's so incredibly athletic. So I've got to say that the cross stuff sucks. Seeing him lose, it sucks. It's a booking decision. The match itself also was not all that great. It's unfortunate. Karrion Kross is kind of dead on arrival. You know, they need the catalyst. They need Scarlett at this point. Otherwise, I don't see his career going well. Which sucks to say because he's such a can't-miss prospect for WWE if they treat him right.
Stream live sports with Sportsnet now. That's it. That's the app.
Does your patio furniture need a little TLC? Don't just toss it in the trash. Breathe new life into it with Tremclad, Canada's most trusted rust paint for more than 50 years. Tremclad rust paint restores any tired, rusted showpiece into a show-stopping masterpiece. No primer needed. Tremclad's amazing 2-in-1 paint and primer penetrates directly into any metal right over the rust.
Yeah, how's it going, PS4 Twist? Said hi to you a bunch of times. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. It's been a little bit. Your 1-year-old's doing well? I hope so. I hope so. So, we are entering the final half hour of the show here today. Final half hour. Still to come would be the main event between Nikki, A.S.H, and Charlotte Flair. Think that's going to main event? Yeah, I mean, Charlotte Flair's a big deal. Nikki, A.S.H has been getting strong reactions, so we'll see if they get another strong reaction here tonight. You would think they're Jonathan Costello. You would think, man.
But you can expect Reliance to fix it fast. Ask about our next day or we pay $500.
Retro Demand says, Con, I think since you're alone with time, it's time for some Star Trek, maybe. You know what? I'll see if I'll be able to get around to that. I'm quite exhausted, and I'm going to be going to sleep pretty much after this live stream here today. Oh, by the way, I should let you guys know, I'm not doing the review here tonight. I apologize if anybody was looking forward to that. I think this 3-hour live stream here covered it enough, and we'll get back to the review this Friday with Friday Night Smackdown. I'm just really tired, if I'm being honest. And my breathing's not the best, also. I think I got a little anxiety stuff going on at the moment. Oh. 3 weeks in a row, the women main event Raw. Wow. I mean, really, makes sense. Makes sense, right?
Sounds fun. That's cool.
I'm on the precipice of greatness. Let's do this. Engage mission.
Maybe someday, Cody. Right now, no. Right now, no.
The secrets are the fun part.
Oh, it's all good, Carissa. Thank you for the support, but I'm going to get through the live stream. We got ourselves about a half hour left here tonight. It's possible, Cody. It's possible. Eventually, someday, I want one. Someday I want a little mini-me. But to be quite honest, life is so expensive, and as much as I want a little mini-me running around one day, I want to make sure that I can give the kid the best life that I could, and so I don't want to mess that up. I want to be smart about it. I want to be financially stable. I want a house. I want to buy a house before I even consider bringing a kid into this world. Thank you, Cody. Oh, buddy, love you, man. I hope you're doing well. We're all Cody strong here. Unbroken says Battlestar Galactica is more interesting. I don't care. Maybe I'll watch that someday. I'm enjoying Star Trek, jerk.
TBH, the entire WWE has been terrible ever since 2017. But at least Smackdown improved. Raw has not improved that much. Raw has been downright ugly after the last Raw in the Thunderstone emo.
I mean, understandable.
And now look at me. I'm your WWE 24/7 champion.
What a great rags to riches.
Boom. Everything Cool Hamza says, bro, it's my birthday. Please reply. Oh, happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Christian Otzi, yeah, I know you mean no offense by that. I want you to just kind of tread a little carefully with the whole real job thing, because let's be real here. I pay taxes, and I work a lot of hours, and maybe it might not be considered a traditional job, but this is very much a real job. I pay my taxes, and I put a lot of hours into the channel. You know, I don't know how else you classify a job. It keeps food on the table, keeps a roof over my head, and I pay taxes, right? So this is a real job. YouTubers get a bit of a flack for that. Not having a traditional job gets classified as not a real job for whatever reason. But I'm still very much enjoying what I'm doing here. If I ever had to leave this and it stopped working, or if I had to go somewhere else, I have absolutely zero problem going out into the workforce. Hell, I was in the workforce since I was 12 years old. My dad had his own business, and I've been cutting grass since I was 12. I've been, actually, you know what? Been even earlier since that. I've been sweeping cigarette butts off of like sidewalks and stuff like that for my dad's property management business since I was 9 years old. And I ended up working at a provincial park for 4 years, cutting grass, cleaning bathrooms. Worked at another campground after that, just cleaning bathrooms. And I'm not afraid to work if I have to. I'm just very happy that this has turned out, because this is all I've wanted to do my entire life. I just wanted to entertain in some way. I wanted to be in front of a camera and be able to talk about something that I love, whether it was hockey or wrestling. It's what I wanted to do. And I'm so happy that I get to do it. We're doing Akira Tozawa versus Reginald. Reginald goes to punch him. Tozawa leans back. Oh, and there's a punch from Reggie. Oh, he broke his arm in 2 places. PS4 twist. I'm so sorry to hear about that, man. No, you didn't offend, Christian. I just want you to keep it in the back of your mind for like other YouTubers if you happen to bring that up. No. That's okay, Christian. It's all good, buddy. I know you meant no offense by it, and I personally am not taking offense by it. Just wanted to keep you in check, I guess, a little bit, if that works out. Tozawa caught his caught his face on the bottom rope. Hey, Gary Newman. All good, man. No need for that. All good. I appreciate you standing up for me. We got Macho Plays dropping another 10 up in here. Man, Macho, you, sir, are the new boss, by the way. Up and over goes Reginald. He goes for a punch again. Tozawa's like, stop! Stop, he says. Ninja power from Tozawa. Oh, leaping up there was Reginald. What a back elbow! Good Lord, Reggie. Oh, there's that seated senton thing, too. It's over. Reginald wins. Still 24/7 champ. This is cool. Have I ever thought about making a third channel to review hockey matches similar to how you do Raw and Smackdown ones? You know what, Retro? Here's the cold, hard truth. Monday Night Raw Tuesday night SmackDown, Friday night NXT. It's a lot. It's a lot if you start throwing in your other free nights to have a hockey stream. It'd be fun, don't get me wrong. It wouldn't be fair to my personal relationship. It really just wouldn't be fair. I'd be literally giving up every single night of my life. And you know what? There's more to life than just YouTube, and there's more to life than just working. As much as I love it, I got to have a good work and home balance life, you know?
Nope, I haven't. And I
Work
don't know what
and
to
home
expect.
life balance. That's what I
But
meant to say.
Earlier tonight, Charlotte didn't quite expect me.
Did I say Friday night NXT,
And
whatever?
that's part of
Smackdown.
being almost a superhero. You don't know what to expect.
I messed that up.
You just
Tuesday
have
night
to give it
NXT,
your
Friday night
absolute
SmackDown.
Possible best. Last week, Charlotte beat me, and I challenged her to a rematch because I know, I have the confidence that I can beat her. And if I do it, then I will prove to the entire world that if you believe in yourself, you can be almost a superhero.
All right, Nikki.
There's no question the Raw Women's Champion understands.
Here comes Nikki. Hey! S! H! The women's champion getting a solid pop. It's actually funny. Nikki A.S.H's theme song sounds a little bit like Keith Lee's theme song.
Introducing first, she is the Raw Women's Champion, almost a superhero, Nikki A.S.H.
What she displayed tonight that she hadn't displayed earlier is a viciousness necessary to compete in this match.
I'm curious to see what is left of the Raw Women's Champion next week.
All right, no holds barred. Something could go down in this match. I think Rhea Ripley's going to get involved, though. I think Rhea gets involved. Michael Kumo over here says, I'd rather have your job than my pharmacy job. Well, man, I got to say this much. I appreciate your work over at a pharmacy. Get people their stuff. Probably not an easy job. Got to deal with a lot of people who are off their meds. Probably not the easiest thing. And then we got Macho Plays over here dropping another 10. He says, maybe WWE should listen to the fans and not turn into WCW and turn a blind eye to the WWE universe. I think they will. I think they'll listen to us eventually, whether it's 2 or 5 years from now.
Behold the King of Kings.
On your knees, dog. All hail and bow down to the king of streams, Conman 167.
Maybe WWE should listen to the fans and not turn into WCW and turn a blind eye to the WWE universe.
It would be ideal, wouldn't it? It would be really ideal. It's been super weird though. My YouTube channel is not getting pushed out the way that it used to. Like I don't think it's just my channel specifically. I think a lot of wrestling channels are just not getting pushed out the way that we would like to see them get pushed out. Just very confusing. Good news, everyone. The copyright strike from All Elite Wrestling is finally off of the channel. It is expired, so we don't have that looming over our heads anymore. That's good to see. So what I think I now have to say to everyone, with the excitement in the air for All Elite Wrestling, I think I am going to have to try to get back into at least the pay-per-view. So All Out, everybody, is on September 5th. It's a Sunday. We are going to stream it here. We are taking a risk by streaming it because I don't know how All Elite Wrestling's copyright system is going to react. Now, we will not have any of the audio on it. We will not have any of their graphics. I will have to figure out a way to produce the thumbnail. Can't use any of their actual graphics, okay? So I'm going to have to be careful about it. I got to make sure I don't break any possible, even slightly gray areas with copyright. Can't break any of that because I straight up, I think that the pay-per-views could be really, really fun to have here on this channel. But like, again, I'm super duper worried when it comes to the copyright system. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get back to giving up the Wednesday. So here's the thing. I don't think we're getting back to streaming AEW on a weekly basis. I think that's out the window, okay? That's not happening. I've been enjoying my Wednesday nights too much to not have them. It's been so good for my personal mental health. It's been so good for my relationship. It's been just really, really nice overall. Here's the thing. It's entirely possible they issue a copyright strike. It's entirely possible. It would be false. At that point, they would have zero ground to stand on if I do everything the way that I plan on doing it. They should have zero ground to stand on. At the bare minimum, you can make the argument that they were taking me down because of the audio, even though it falls under fair use. Keep that in mind. Even though it falls under fair use, they had the right because they did not want that on YouTube. They took some, I had some of their content, put it out there, and they chose to take it down for a copyright. Whatever, it was their choice. But if I go in and I have zero stuff that is theirs that they can get me for, and they still take me down, that's a backward-ass company. We'll see, though, everyone. I think that will be okay if I do this the right way. All right, are you ready for the Queen? It's time for, woo, Charlotte Flair. Hey, Jay, how you doing, man? Well, we'll find out, won't we, Sam? We'll find out. I have to try it. I have to, okay? It's too big. Here's the thing. I will get left behind on YouTube. I will not be the channel that I can be if I do not cover one of the biggest freaking events of the year in All Out. Look, guys, we're talking about CM Punk coming back. We're talking about possibly Daniel Bryan being there. We're talking all this stuff. I gotta stream it. I have to. This is what All Elite Wrestling has done. They have got me in a position where I have to, essentially. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall behind the 8 ball. But leave that like, everyone. Let's see, can we get over 400 likes? I feel like we can. We're at 316. Hell yeah. Austin 316 would love that like count, but let's get this all the way up to 400. Macho Plays, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for your 5 bomb. He says at least AEW doesn't treat the fans like the idiots that don't come up with good ideas like WWE. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. You know what, man? I can't praise AEW at this point other than the fact that their wrestlers have been producing some really good stuff. I haven't been watching it week to week. I have seen some stuff on Twitter. That Jericho stuff, regardless of my personal thoughts when it comes to blood in matches and the use of blood in matches, it was definitely one of those matches I could not take my eyes off the screen for. And I haven't had that feeling in a while. And that's no offense to all the other wrestlers. There was just something about that match that made you be unable to look away from it. I was sitting there, Becca was in the other room, and she could hear me saying, God, Jericho, why are you doing this? Jericho, why are you being so stupid? You're 50, man. Why are you being stupid? I kept saying that to myself. It worked. They got sympathy for Jericho for me.
At least AEW doesn't treat the fans like idiots that don't come.
Wow, Nikki Cross right out of the gate.
WWE does.
Wait. The ref raised the title? Is this for the championship? Hold up. Is this a title match? The referee did raise the title. This is definitely not. It's a no-holds-barred match. I thought it was non-title. Sorry, big yawn. Oh, Charlotte Flair ripping the table apart. Are we about to see a DQ? Oh, no, we can't because now it's no holds barred. That's got to be a referee botch, yeah. Wow, Charlotte's pissed. And there's a "We want tables" chant from the live crowd. They want tables. Thank you, Bully Ray. Lots and lots of chants right now as Charlotte Flair starts beating down Nikki A.S.H on the outside of the ring. Let's get these polls in for who will win. Uh-oh, Charlotte's got a table. Oh! Charlotte Flair got rocked into the steel post. And now Charlotte. Wait a second. Charlotte now with a slap to the side of the head of Nikki. And then Rhea watching onwards from backstage. You know she's watching at that crazy, crazy angle that WWE loves to give them. Love to have them watching from a side angle. They give them that side eye. Oh, Nikki's still fighting though. Oh my God, chop right there. Nikki just booted down again. Wow, Charlotte just said, suck it. Suck what? Up and over, grabbing her right by the booty, and then throws her right down to the ground again. Charlotte is back over by the fans. Charlotte ready to run full force at Nikki A.S.H. Charlotte Flair, here she goes. Charlotte Flair, spear through the barricade. Charlotte is wrecking the women's champion. As we go to, I believe, our final commercial break of the evening. Oh, wow, man. Get those votes in. So again, if you're enjoying the show, make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'd love to see some more names pop up over there, and I'd love to see us break 400 likes here tonight. My Lord, I think it's been a fun show. You know, it's... I know not everybody's going to love it, and that's more than okay. But I think tonight has had enough things that have been entertaining, that have been fun, to say it's been a good show. Is Charlotte the first woman to have the spear in her moveset, or is there another? Caitlyn? Caitlyn used the spear, right? I think. Yeah, Caitlyn spears. Yeah, spear compilation, so Caitlyn did. Who else? I can't picture anybody else. Did Nikki Bella use a spear? Let's check that one out. Nikki Bella's spear. Yeah, the Bella spear. Okay. Nikki Bella with the spear. So she did have a spear. I'm not sure how often she used it. I can't remember. Did Lita use a spear?
Tommy John's latest innovation is here. Introducing hammock pouch underwear. A lightweight interior hammock provides superior daily support
Yeah.
to nestle you in
Lita speared.
soft comfort. It works by eliminating the swing and cling that causes chafe while allowing for breathable, sweat-free relief. Check out our 5-star reviews online right now. Because here's the rub. With hammock pouch underwear,
China used it.
go to TommyJohn.ca for 20% off your first order.
What if all these nachos were all yours?
No, I don't see anything about China. She might have had the spear, but it wasn't in her repertoire.
Nachos from Taco Bell. Make all the nachos all yours.
Kelly did. Ah, you know what? I think you're onto something there.
This isn't the bus station. Oh. Hi. I fell asleep.
Yeah, there it is. Kelly delivers a spear. You're right. Yep.
Which lets you rewind up to 24 hours.
Mickey James with the spear. So a lot of women. A lot of women is what we're getting at.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. How long have I been sleeping?
Tokyo 2020, July 23rd to August 8th.
My, I need some sleep here tonight. Mercedes Martinez, I think you're right as well, right? What's my favorite wrestler? Actively in the WWE? Dolph Ziggler. But as we come on back from commercial break, Nikki's got that cake. And a big chop right there from Charlotte Flair. Me too, Drew McCone. Me too, man. Some more right hands there from Nikki. Shoving it off the top rope. Here she goes. Crossbody. Nobody home. Nobody home. And there's a big boot to the face again. Into the cover. Count of 2. Wait. And pulling Nikki up? Nikki got pulled up there by Charlotte. Why? Man, that barricade spot was huge. Welcome back, Samuel. And now, big boot again. The Queen's boot from Charlotte to the cover. 2, and lifts her head up a second time. Charlotte is working the women's champion. No holds barred. See you later, Jake. See you later, my friend. A good amount of women have used the spear. I'd argue Charlotte's looks the best, though. Good argument. Wait, Charlotte now grabbing some steel chairs? Uh-oh. Oh, Nikki, though, with a drop kick right there to Charlotte. Getting a little too cocky, wasn't she? Tilt-a-whirl DDT, is that what she's going for? Tornado DDT right by the steel chair. I'm not sure if she actually hit him. She might have hit it right on the chair. Nikki, man. Is there seriously CM Punk chants going on during the main event? Like, look, I know Punk, I know it's Chicago, I know you're excited to see him come back, but man, disrespectful to these two women. Nikki Cross now, oh my lord, sends right over the barricade, right by the fans. They're still doing the barricade spot, even with the fans there. Oh my god, crossbody, but caught. Big time caught. Charlotte Flair now Oh, what is she going for? Powerbomb. Nikki's in trouble. Oh, no. Powerbomb through the table. Nikki's dead. Nikki is actually dead. Wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. Wow. You have to remember, Con, Chicago thinks differently about WWE superstars. Yeah. We got Paul Carpenter over here dropping 5. Thank you, my friend. He says, I missed most of Raw. Did Goldberg and Bobby decide if they're going to fight? Yes, they did, Paul. It is now official at SummerSlam. It's a dead superhero. Yes, it is. Rip to the almost superhero. It's almost a dead superhero.
I miss most of Raw. Did Goldberg and Bobby decide if they're going to fight?
It's just semantics at this point. Look, a pin would be merciful at this point. You're right. You're absolutely right. But
Charlotte is really wrecking the women's champion here. Make sure you drop that like if you have not done so yet, folks. Drop that like. But Nikki, the superhero, is down. Almost a superhero, is down. And I think Charlotte is just going to pull her back towards the center of the ring. And I think this is over. Charlotte standing over top of her. Nikki kicked out! Nikki kicked out! Charlotte getting too cocky. Macho plays, by the way, my friend, you became the new boss. So Macho has become a multiple-time champion here. I gotta find your name, though. We're so close to the end of the Boss Battle Championship. Jason Barker's a 5-time. Lux 7's a 4-time. Brandon Harbin's a 5-time. It's so tight. John Fitz. Oh, Charlotte Flair through the steel, through the table. Charlotte got hit really hard. Through the table. Oh, no. And I also think Alan Turner is a 4-time. I forgot to add one to his Boss Battle Championship. He's a 4-time Boss Battle Champion. Thank you, Alan Turner. I forgot about that. We had those DMs earlier. Hopefully, you are in the chat that you saw that. Charlotte Flair, though, I think is bleeding. She was holding onto her head tight. Where is she bleeding from? Lux 7, my man. Thank you for the 5-bomb. Really appreciate it. You doing well here today, man? As we close in on the final minutes of this show, will Nikki A.S.H. finally be able to beat Charlotte Flair? Nikki, what is she looking for? Nikki, draping. What is this? Lifts her up. Nikki, oh, twisting neck breaker. Off the ropes, 2. Oh, what? Nikki just pinned Charlotte. Holy cow, what? Oh my God, Nikki just pinned Charlotte Flair. What? Holy cow. Wow, what a win for Nikki. Beat her clean. The queen falls to the superhero. Wow, that was a good match, man. I like that. Drop that like if you like that match. Let's get this all the way to 400 likes, folks. We're like 55 away. Let's go, everybody. Like this video. Boom, boom, boom. Right there in your face, all right? Like, look. Right there in your face. Like it. Come on now. But what a win there for Nikki. A.S.H. Pretty sad when the champion wins and you're in utter shock. You know what? Good point. But that is huge in building up the credibility of Nikki. That is actually huge. That's nothing new. She always did that move. Yeah, when she was a different gimmick. She's been bowling out the crossbody for a finisher for the last year. That was like her finisher when she was a part of Sanity, if I'm not mistaken. Huge for Nikki. Huge, huge, huge for Nikki A.S.H. But it will probably come to a screeching halt at SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley versus Nikki versus Charlotte Flair. And I think that's going to do it for the show here today, everyone. I think we are Dunsky. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, ratings for the show. Let's hear them right here in this live chat. I think that's solid enough. I think that's a 7.75. I don't think it quite cracks that 8 mark, okay? And the reason why I say that is because there was just some moments that I think could have been better executed, and I think that there was some moments that could have made the show even bigger. You know, you're not going to give this one a 10 out of 10. At least some people will, but I don't think this one is 10 out of 10. It's also not a bad show. It's much better than just halfway there. Much better than 5 out of 10. I'd say 7.75 is my rating for the show here tonight. It was very enjoyable for me. I got through those 3 hours, had no problem with it. And I think other than Cross being defeated, that's my only real concern with the booking here tonight. So not a bad way to go out. Nikki A.S.H. picks up the win over Charlotte Flair. That is huge. Before we are done here today, we are going to give this a final minute for anybody trying to get in the Boss Battle Championship. Right now, it's a very, very close battle. We have Lux 7, who is a 4-time Boss Battle champion. Jason Barker, who is tied in the lead as a 5-time. We have Brandon Harbin, who is also tied in the lead as a 5-time champion. And then we've got ourselves... Who is it? There's one more person in here that is a 4-time champion. Alan Turner is a 4-time champion here. But thank you very much to everybody who watched the show here today. Brandon Harbin and Jason Barker. Ladies and gentlemen, snaking it away at the last possible moment. Holy, coming in hot. Brandon Harbin right there. Thank you so much, my man. Hear that NWO play out as we've got ourselves a new boss. His name is Brandon Harbin. 444 live. Oh, coming in hot at the end to tie it up. Holy moly. No way. All right, Brandon Harbin got it snaked out from under him. He is a 6-time champion, and Mr. Jason Barker coming in hot at the very end as well. Thank you so much, my man. Dropping that 30 heat. And with that, we've got ourselves a new boss. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Raw was 7.75 out of 10. That's my rating. But we're going to have a double new boss, Jason Barker and Brandon Harbin. Thank you guys so much. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Here we go. So last month, it was Dylan Fury and Lux 7 who were the 13-time Boss Battle champions. This month, it is going to be Jason Barker and Brandon Harbin, who are 6-time Boss Battle champions. So there we go. Brandon Harbin / Jason Barker. 6-time. Boom. There we have it. We'll make that fit for you guys right there. Brandon Harbin, Jason Barker, 6-time champions. And then we'll get the actual text going across again in the future. Holy moly, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show here today. Thank you so very much for watching along with me. One more time on your way out, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also making sure you are subscribed to the channel. We will be back tomorrow with SummerSlam 2016 at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, make sure you head on over to the community page. You can post right there what you thought of the show here tonight, whether you thought it was great, good, just okay, bad, or absolute trash. All right, that will be available right here on the community page. So make sure you also leave a comment along the way just to, let everybody know your overall thoughts with the show. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I've been Khan. Hell of a main event. I've been Khan. And that was Monday Night Raw. We'll see you guys tomorrow.